Hello, beautiful humans and future Lainey, because I watch these every year back on my birthday. Anyway, it's time for my... It's going to be one of those days where nothing is going to want to work quite like I want it to. We're just going to flow with it and hope for the best. Today I am making... Okay, let's do it this way. Over the past several years, I think I started in 2016, but I'm not altogether sure. I have been making 17 things that I learned while 17, 18 words for 18, 19. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for this year because my original idea was to do lessons and blessings, that's what it was. But I couldn't think of 19. I ended up with 14, so I'm going to make that video a little later on because Instagram said they would still like that video. So that will be later, but that's not going to be my birthday video. My birthday video this year is 19 songs that defines age 19.
I'm gonna walk 100 miles.
There's a sneak peek. I'm really excited for this video, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. So I have made a Spotify playlist with all of these songs on it that will be linked in the description box. Let's get started. Number one song on my playlist is Whole Wide World by Mindy Gledhill. I discovered this song back in, I believe, October and fell hard in love with it. It's such a me song, and I was like, this is going to be my freshman song, and it just continued to be my freshman song, and my 19th year was mainly just freshman year, so. Number two is Trouble by Imagine Dragons. The reason that this song, not the only reason, but a main reason that the song is on here is because of the lyric. I took a photograph of me when I was only 19. I look a little lost at sea, and I went into 19 with that in mind and have not taken myself too seriously this entire year because of that line. Number three is Colors of Home by the Gothard Sisters. They released this song, I don't even remember when. I listened to it for the first time last fall, I believe, and just kind of fell in love. It felt like home, but it felt like home on a different level than just missing my family. It felt like my ancestors missing their home, and I love it when I find songs that give me that connection to my history. But also being away at school, the feeling of coming back home is something that you do kind of treasure a little bit more, but also it's just such a pretty song. So yeah. So when I was making this list, I like to have killed myself because I limited myself to only 19 songs, first of all. And Taylor Swift released 2 albums when I was 19, and choosing so altogether there's like 27 Taylor Swift songs, and I could have just listed Taylor Swift songs, so you should be proud of me for not doing that because it would have been so easy. But I think I have 2 Taylor Swift songs on this list, so I'm super proud of myself. Anyway, this one is from Lover. It's Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. This was my fall in love song with Lover. And I love the entire album of Lover, but this one will always hold a very special place in my heart. So yeah, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Number 5 is Personal Best by Maisie Peters. This song reminds me of my sister Jessie, and I miss Jessie a lot when I'm at college, so having this was very nice. Maisie released the song, I believe, in November. Number 6 is Go Into Your Dance from 42nd Street. As you all know, I became obsessed with this musical first week of November, and I've watched it like 8 times now, and I just adore it. This song is a why are you being gloomy when you could be dancing, and it's such a life motto. Like, my gosh, just get up and dance. Number, I think, are we on 6 or 7? Is Too Good by Jess Ray. I had the opportunity to hear Jess Ray perform live in December at an Andrew Peterson concert, and she performed this song and I fell in love with it. I definitely suggest you listen to it. My next song is Broken Ones by Anna Clendening, and Illunium, yeah. my dad likes to listen to the radio, and so he comes home sometimes and is like, I heard this song, it made me think of you, and so he'll play a clip and I'll search on my phone for it, and I'm like, oh, the broken ones. Yeah, that does sound like me because I'm broken. Anyway, I love this song so much. It's such a comfort song, but it's like a ragey comfort song. I don't know. I'm just so happy with this song. I love it so much. This next one is one of the songs that was played in the before show mix for the Women of Lockerbie. So I would try every night to get out to backstage before the song started because it just got me in the right mood for the show, and it was like a breath of hope. This is Aiming for Hope by David Archuleta, and it's really been a comfort throughout quarantine. When you just feel alone and like the nights just won't end, this is a really good song for that feeling. The next song is Let It Rain by Sarah Bareilles. I love this song so much. I love the words. I love how upbeat it is. You know, I just love Sarah Bareilles. So, yeah, Let It Rain. Let the Rain, excuse me. A lot of musical numbers on this list. This next one is First Steps First from Bandstand, which I watched for the first time in April or May. I'm not sure which. Fell in love with it. One of my favorite musicals now. We'll talk about that in another video. First Steps First is about several things. It's about starting to dance with a partner. It's also about starting a relationship. And let me tell you, first steps first are very hard. Moving on. Number 12 is The List by Maisie Peters. Maisie Peters released a lot of really good music this year. Like in my year of being 19. I can't talk. The List is about self-doubt, and the bridge goes, I'll call you but I hate my own voice. I'm counting times till you're just someone else I disappoint, and that's something that I feel very deeply because I feel like I'm always disappointing people. Even though they tell me that I'm not, I still feel like a burden, and like you'd just rather me not be here. And yeah, The List is also really upbeat though, so it's like one of our happy sad songs. We love those. Number 13 is Little Voice by Sarah Bareilles, and I love this song so much. I've been singing it so much the past month. It's so beautiful. It's from the Apple TV series Little Voice, which Sarah Bareilles wrote most of the music for, if not all of it. I haven't been able to watch it because I don't have Apple TV, but I love the score so much. I've been listening to it almost on repeat. It's so good. Number 14 is Turn to the Sky by Anne Nickton. This is from the movie This Beautiful Fantastic. This is just an instrumental piece, but it's so grounding and so beautiful. Number 14 is All I've Ever Known by Hadestown. I like the radio edit version, so that's the one that's on the playlist. It's just so cute. It's so sweet. Yeah. Next we have Holy Ground by Taylor Swift. Holy Ground has been one of my favorite songs since I first listened to Red. It was one of those I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Where has it been all my life? It just captures the joy and the rush and the love of a perfect day. And so I have Holy Ground days where it's just like everything is okay even if it's terrible. Yeah, this song became a little bit extra special this year because of a relationship that I was in. I love this song so much. Highly suggest you listen to it. Next we have Angels in Chelsea by Rachel Platten. I love Rachel Platten so much, and this song continues to be a favorite of mine. It's just one of those, you look around yourself and you see all of these. You can either see people who are annoying, or you can see stories that are amazing and original, and in those stories are angels who are just doing the best that they can, and that's the best way to live your life. Number 18 is Islands by Sarah Bareilles. Sarah Bareilles owns most of this playlist. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised by that. This is from her album Blessed Unrest, which I made a video about last summer that you can watch if you want to. I went through the entire soundtrack and told you what I thought about each song and what each song was about. I enjoyed that. I'm planning on doing it for folklore, so stay close. If it would just come in the mail. Anyway, islands. When quarantine started, I got this overwhelming need to check on everyone and just was praying so hard for everyone. And not only that, but back in the fall semester, it just came on me like a rush of flood, and I was just like listening to it every day and feeling everything. And you must become an island to see that that's what I am is a lyric that I love so much, and it's so powerful. And number 19 is August by Taylor Swift from the album Folklore. I couldn't not, okay? I couldn't not. I love this song so much. I knew I was going to love it because it was called August. First of all, because August is my birthday month, and it had to be a good song if it was going to be called August. And it did not disappoint. The bridge is my favorite part. Just such a beautiful song. It tells a beautiful love story, and I love it. I love the entire album of Folklore, though. I could have just made this entire playlist be Folklore because I've been listening to it on repeat since it released on July 24th. Anyway. So yeah, this year has been an interesting one for sure. I am a very different person than I was last August, I think. I'm better developed and more myself than I was then, and I am so thankful for everything that's happened to me, the good and the bad, to get me here, because I have a lot more tools in my tool belt now going into the future, and I appreciate that feeling. 19 was mainly university and helping friends figure out who they are and helping friends through hard times and helping myself through hard times and just watching the world kind of fall apart and slowly build itself back together just to fall apart again, and feeling hopeless and helpless, but finding love and hope in the midst of the chaos. And that's what 19 was. 19 was a year of blessings and curses and tear-filled nights and joy-filled afternoons. So, yeah, I am so excited about my 20th year. It has a lot of potential. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking along with me for this journey. I love sharing videos with you all, if only for me to watch back later, but I hope that you like them too. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow in my next video. Happy VEDA! Oh, and happy birthday to me, because I'm 20 now. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye!